This is the last lecture for Chapter 9. There's 3 of them, so again, this is our last one we have here. So starting off, we'll look at this one, which is having a triple bond, and it's really messy. So the purple, or I guess this is kind of a bluish color, I'm not sure, lavender? We have a mix of 1s and 2 p's, or excuse me, 1s and 1 p that have blended together to make what's called an sp hybrid orbital. So that's exactly what you see here in that light blue or lavender color. So that leaves 2 of the p's, which are non-bonding or not hybridized, I should say. So again, what happens is these guys are attracted and they're going to fall over. I won't mess this up too much. And you end up with these drawings, which are a little further down. So that's what contributes to that triple bond. So if we just kind of draw in here, this is the first bond, here's the second, and here's the third. Now, I'm not sure it mentions it over here on the side or not, but just a point to make is the strongest bond between them is the head-to-head, or the sigma bond. The pi bonds are weaker than the sigma bonds. So just a point to make. So then you also have resonance structures, which we actually discussed in the last chapter. Is, for example, in nitrate here, you can see that that double bond kind of floats around. It's not in any one particular location. So really what you end up with is kind of what it looks like on the bottom picture here. It's not in one place or another, it's delocalized, and it kind of spreads throughout all 3 bonds. So you end up with that type of an arrangement. And we'll just kind of cut over here. You can stop and take a look at this if you'd like. And one other one just to mention here is benzene. Looking at here, again, we have these hybridized orbitals in which carbon has used one of its s's, or its only s, and two of its p's, and made 3 sp2s for each of these bonds in here, which means each of these guys has a p which is non-hybridized, some electrons floating around still on the outside. And those electrons are attracted to both sides, and you end up with an arrangement which kind of looks like we see on the right, but not exactly. Realistically, it looks more so like what you see on the right over here, where you have these delocalized pi bonds. So again, a pi bond is a double bond, but where is it? Is it here, or is it actually over here? And again, it's somewhere in between. So it's delocalized, and it's kind of found throughout. And that was the last slide of the lecture. 3 minutes. Nice and easy.